game show that highlights the unique characteristics of historic cities with a little game show twist. I am your host, JJ Hawkins, and our topic today is La Tierra Prometida, or Promised Land in Spanish. The city is located in Frida Bay, which ensures warm temperatures all year round. The mayor of the city is Jose Clair Jr. Now, let me introduce our final two contestants for this competition. We have Philip North, a civil engineer who helped design the infrastructure of the city, and Cameron Tetrick, our local historian. These young men have made it all the way to the final round of this competition and will now face off in a one-on-one showdown to test their knowledge of the city. To start off with the most important question of the year, how does La Tierra Prometida provide water to its citizens? Mr. North.
We utilize a process of desalination called reverse osmosis. Our chemical and mechanical engineers invented the structure of a jellyfish with multiple rods extending down into the water. Stretched around these rods is the semi-permeable membrane. The tide exerts enough force to constantly push the water through the membrane where it is sucked into the pods. The excess byproduct of brine is denser than seawater and sinks into collection tubes where it is sucked into a separate plant. Then the purified water is expelled from our city's specially made waterfalls, where it passes through an even finer membrane extracting remaining toxins. We invented a flexible transparent polymer for our tubing to transport purified water avoiding copper and lead. Through this, we use solar disinfection, or SODIS, eliminating the need for chlorine.
How is this a resilient and sustainable water source? Mr. North.
Since low-pressure systems have a slow production rate, we need a very high surface area of the membranes for the reverse osmosis unit to function efficiently with enough capacity for our city. Hollow fiber membranes and new polymer materials have the aesthetic of the jellyfish design we have employed and allow for a tremendous surface area in a relatively small space. The biomimicry approach is functional, beautiful, and resilient for long-term sustainable water desalination and purification.
You mentioned brine earlier. How have we eliminated its harmful effects? Mr. Tetrick.
Brine is one of the trade-offs of desalination. However, our engineers can use it to produce sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid. These chemicals can be used to clean and maintain the desalination stream. Hydrochloric acid can also be used in many products that can be exported for profit.
Are there any other detrimental byproducts? Mr. North.
Greenhouse gases. In most desalination machines, an astronomical amount of energy is necessary to constantly push the water through the membrane. However, our tidal electric engineers use the tides to power this process, so the high greenhouse gas emissions are depleted.
Who can tell us about the culture? Mr. Tetrick.
Our city has a diverse culture because of its origin as an international ocean research center and because of Panama's globally important canal zone. We also have many rich traditions and holidays from early Spanish and native influences, including Carnival, Dia de Muerto, and Founders Day.
What forms of energy are used in the city? Mr. North.
The main energy source in La Tierra Prometida is the patented HKTS, or Hydrokinetic Tidal Energy System. This extracts kinetic energy from moving water generated by the tides. As you can see here, submerged tidal stream generators look and work like underwater wind turbines that take advantage of fast-moving tidal streams. When turbines rotate, electricity is generated. An alternative energy source is solar power. We tilt two solar panels in a V shape like butterfly wings, approximately 34 degrees apart. This angle harvests up to 50% more energy than horizontal panels. We also use solar roadways.
So close, however, you forgot algae power. Mr. Tetrick, can you explain this energy source in steel points?
Yes, algae can be converted to biodiesel using an oil press that squeezes oil out of the algae cell walls. This biodiesel uses oxygen into the atmosphere, eliminating a substantial portion of greenhouse gases.
Now to the third category of the showdown. What forms of transportation are used in the city? Mr. North.
Transportation in La Tierra Prometida includes personal self-driving pod cars, straddle buses, magnetic levitation trains, and an underwater hyperloop. Personal pod cars are possible with three main technologies: sensors, software control, and magnetic levitation. The ferrofluid coating the solar roadways has negatively charged magnetic particles, allowing pod cars to levitate. Straddle buses have elevated seating, allowing vehicles to pass safely underneath. We use magnetic levitation trains to reach speeds of 500 kilometers per hour. We travel to other cities by underwater hyperloop, reaching speeds of 1,200 kilometers per hour.
Now it's time for a bonus question. How did the city originate and how does it expand? Mr. Tedrick.
The city began as an oil platform that was then sold to a research company, which remodeled the platform into a research station that can be continuously expanded by adding more platforms to the side. These platforms are made of recycled aluminum alloy and built off-site with modular design and safe environments for workers, then barged to the site and assembled.
The points go to Mr. Tedrick. Now, who can tell us about a city service in the city? Mr. Tedrick.
Medical services in our city utilize brain-controlled exoskeletons with attached electrodes to provide mobility to paralyzed patients. We also use nanobots to deliver life-saving nanoparticle medicines through the veins of patients.
Who can tell us about another city service? Mr. North.
Our city's fire departments use extinguishing grenades. These grenades are held under high pressure, installed in the walls of homes, and filled with the tetrachloromethane to extinguish the flames. We also use firefighting hydros. These miniature drones are made of a fire-resistant carbon foam and have infrared cameras seeing through smoke and walls. They then send signals to life-size robotic firefighters, helping them rescue victims.
Who can tell us about the sanitation services? Mr. North.
Our city uses gray water from bathroom sinks, showers, tubs, and washing machines to water decorative plants and to flush toilets. The gray water not being used for these purposes is treated through reverse osmosis.
Fantastic. However, you forgot to discuss how black water is treated. We do this by using an anaerobic digestion process. This process uses anaerobic bacteria that eat and digest the sludge. This is a trade-off because it converts the organics to methane. However, this methane can be condensed into a liquid form and sold as fuel. Our environmental sanitation engineers work on ways to reduce physical, chemical, radiological, and biological hazards dealing with waste management. Now, the winner of Cities of the Century will be announced right after a message from our sponsors.
Okay, so we have mandatory questions. So this is a two-part question. Can you tell me about a futuristic component of your water system, and then another innovative component of a different city system, such as transportation, housing, police management?
I think the most futuristic component of our water system is through our desalination plant, how we have imitated the structure of a jellyfish, the rods extending down into the water, then stretching the semi-permeable membrane around it, and allowing the tides to power this process so we don't have the high greenhouse gas emissions.
And then I think the most innovative feature of a different system would be the way our city is built to withstand weather. And it's actually tethered to the ground with cables, but at the end of the cable is a winch. So as the tides raise, the winch will let out slightly more so the water never goes over the platforms. But also, the connection points on the platforms aren't completely rigid, so that if the weather is rough, they won't crack and break apart.
And to prevent all of this, where our city is located, we are not in the paths of the hurricane paths. The hurricane paths go just north and east of us. So, as far as hurricanes go and large storms, we are well protected from those storms.
Your team designed solutions to address a threat to your future city's water supply system. What are some of the risks and trade-offs of those solutions?
So one of the trade-offs of our solution is brine. And brine is very toxic to the environments that it's placed in. It can kill plants and animals. And one of the ways that we've helped to counteract that trade-off is using the brine to produce other products like sodium hydroxide.
Hydrochloric acid.
One other of the byproducts is the greenhouse gases that most desalination machines produce. However, because of the design that we mentioned earlier, using the tides to power the process, those greenhouse gas emissions are not produced.
Another trade-off is to avoid animals from getting sucked into the desalination machine. We've had to use a low-pressure system, and they do not produce water as quickly as high-pressure systems.
So one of the key parts of a sustainable city is affordable family wage jobs. Talk to us a little bit about the opportunity for employment here, and as well as some of the educational services.
For employment, we have many industries that provide jobs. In our city, we have the ecotourism industry, which provides jobs for the at our restaurants and shops around the coral reef. And then, if you can see, we also have a docking, an ocean freight dock at the back of our industrial zone. And this provides many jobs as well. And then we also help to provide startup companies with help so that this can provide more jobs for our citizens, as well as limiting the population so we have enough jobs.
And our city actually includes many different top-notch marine biology and engineering colleges and universities that really try to get the students interested in learning about stuff like this man-made reef that our city has, about how its importance for the marine life in this area, and for engineering, so that our city is able to continuously grow and expand by bringing